Um, Good day, everyone. Good day to you, Miss Algin. We are here to tackle about managing the self, and we are the group 11. So, managing the self consists of the different learning of theories, the physiology of the human brain, the metacognition, and the four parts of a goal setting. So, we have different theories of learning. So different theories of learning has three parts: the behaviorism, the cognitive constructivist, and the social constructivist. So behaviorism emphasizes how people interact with their environment over time. This interaction is called stimuli. So a stimuli is a thing or event that evokes a specific functional reaction in organ or tissue. For particular behaviors, the process by which this behavior is formed, known as conditioning. So an example of behaviorism is a student has their prize after getting high grades, then a punishment if failed. So let's go to behaviorism. According to John Watson, is largely seen as the father of behavioral psychology, though he never claimed to have founded the discipline. And according to Pavlov, Watson, Skinner, behavior must be observable and concluded that learning was taking place. All behaviors are a product of the formula stimulus response. So let's proceed to cognitive constructivists. So cognitive constructivist uses metacognition, thinking about thinking. To understand how thought processes influence learning is often contrasted against or complemented by behavioral learning theory, which focuses on the outside environment's influences on learning. So there are two parts of cognitive constructivist, that is trivial constructivism, one of the most basic and most straightforward forms of constructivism. So the other one is the radical constructivism that emphasizes the construction of knowledge and states that textbook knowledge is proceed. So cognitivist teaching methods aim to assist students in assimilating new information to existing knowledge, as well as enabling them to make the appropriate modifications to their existing intellectual framework to accommodate that information. So let's proceed to social constructivism. Social constructivism focuses on the collaborative nature of learning. Knowledge develops from how people interact with each other, their culture, and society at large. Students rely on others to help create their building blocks, and learning from others helps them construct their own knowledge and reality. So social constructivist consists of two, which is the social and the culture constructivism. So the main idea of cognitive theory is the assumption that thoughts are the primary determinants of emotions and learning believed to be scientifically. So let's proceed to the physiology of the human brain. So the physiology of the human brain is an amazing 3-pound organ that controls all functions of the body, interprets information from the outside world, and embodies the essence of the mind and soul. Intelligence, creativity, emotion, and memory are a few of the many things governed by the brain. Protected within the skull, the brain is composed of the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. The brain receives information through our five senses: the sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing, often many at one time. It assembles the messages in a way that has meaning for us and can store that information in our memory. So the brain can forms and lights and the function of many organs within our body. So the brain is an organ of nervous tissue that commands task, evoke responses, senses, movement, emotions, language, communication, thinking, and memory. The part of the human brain are the cerebrum that divides into left and right cerebral hemisphere. So we're gonna talk about the three main parts of the brain. So the cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is composed of right and left hemispheres. It performs higher functions like interpreting touch, vision, and hearing, as well as speech, reasoning, emotions, learning, and fine control of movement. So the cerebellum is located under the cerebrum. Its function is to coordinate muscle movements, maintain posture, and balance. So the brainstem rather, acts as a relay center connecting the cerebrum and cerebellum to the spinal cord. It performs rate, body temperature, wake and sleep cycles, digestion, sneezing, coughing, vomiting, and swallowing. So next.
Metacognition. Metacognition is put simply thinking about one's thinking. More precisely, it refers to the process used to plan, monitor, and assess one's understanding and performance. Metacognition includes a critical awareness, one's thinking and learning. One self as don't know about their cognitive processes. Is referred to as having a knowledge gap as well as their strengths and shortcomings. This kind of metacognition also relates to pupils' awareness or abilities they might utilize to address a challenge. In psychology terms, metacognition refers to awareness and understanding of one's own thought processes. Next. Goal setting. Goal setting involves the development of an action plan designed in order to motivate and guide a person or group toward a goal. Goals are more deliberate than desires and momentary intentions. Therefore, setting goals means that person has committed thought, emotion, and behavior towards attaining the goal.
Okay, so now let's proceed to self-efficacy. Self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in his or her capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. Self-efficacy reflects confidence in the ability to exert control over one's own motivation, behavior, and social environment. So, to put it in more simple terms, no, mo ni atong belief in our ability to succeed in a particular situation. It encompasses our confidence in ourselves to control our behavior, exert an influence over our environment, and stay motivated to pursue our goal. Like for example, kita mga students, so karon ga struggle naman jud ta no, ting final na, then uban na pay mga lakings nga mga buhatonon, then napay pending nga mga activities like especially no sa katong mga working students natong mga classmates in town, grabe lang pag-struggle sa ilang studies, sa trabaho, sa ilang kaugalingon, sa ilang pamilya, wala na sila time silang kaugalingon no, pero even though ingon ana, even though galisod sila, dako japon sila kumpiyansa pagtuo pagsalig silang kaugalingon nga ma-overcome ra nila tanan through unsa man, through time management mo ginakinaunan, then motivation sa ilang family, dira sila nagkuha motivation para ma-overcome nila ang tanan. So ambot pasabot mangud aning self-efficacy, if we tend to keep on going sa mga challenges nga atong gina-face karon, it means that we probably have a high degree of self-efficacy. So unsa man day ang mga naka-influence aning self-efficacy? So as you can see no, diara sa kilid naman ang mga box diara. So first there natay kaniyang performance experience or past experience. So mao ni siya ang katuang mga past experience nato, like problema baron nga na-overcome nimo sa una, tas karon dako Japon kag pagsalig ug pagtuo sa imong kagalingon nga ma-overcome ra Japon nimo, like thinking nimo nga ay nakaya bitaw to nako sa una, kaya ra sa din ako karon. Mao na siya ang performance experience. Then the second one, mao na siya ang gitawag nato og vicarious experience or observed experiences or modeling others. It involve observing other people successfully completing a task. Like for example, nakaigsuon nga successful, tas na-witness bitaw nimo kung unsa yang gipambuhat, unsa kalisod to siya sa una, then unsa yang gipambuhat para ma-achieve kung unsa siya naa karon, then siya imong nasilbing motivation, siya imong nasilbing model nga ay ganahan sad ko mapariha ato ni kuya or sa imong mga teachers ba sa igagaw ingon ana. Mo na siyang gitawag og vicarious experience. Then, the third one, mo na siyang gitawag natog social persuasion or coaching and feedback. It is a form of social influence in which an audience is intentionally encouraged to adopt an idea, attitude, or course of action by symbolic means. Like for example, kita ganahan nata nga dili mo padayon kay lagi galisod ay nana galisod, pero natong family naga-encourage nato, nagahatag og mga positive feedback nga mo padayon. So it can really increase our self-efficacy. Then the fourth one, mo nang gitawag natog imaginal performance or visualization of future success. So it refers to a person's use of their imagination to envision his or her success at a task. Like nasa mong hunahuna bitaw nga dili ka makatiwas og eskwela kay lagi ang financial problem, so mao to gatanga ra ka, wala kay gibuhat, so di jud ka makalampos og eskwela, di ba? Unlike if positive imong hunahuna, like ay makalampos ko, makaya rin ako tanan, so daghan kag makita og makapangita kag daghang paagi bitaw. So ambot pasabot aning imaginal performance is kung unsay naa sa to ang hunahuna, it can also affect sa atong actions. If bati tag mga negative thoughts, so watay mabuhat, so it can affect sa atong actions. Then the last one, mo nang gitawag nato og physical and emotional states or experience of physical and emotional sensation. So kani mo niya to ang mga own responses and emotional reactions in a particular situations. Kung giunsa nato bitaw pag-manage, pag-control ang ato ang stress, ingon ana, it plays an important role jud no sa ato ang self-efficacy kay ngano if dili man gud nato makontrol ang ato ang stress, if di nato makontrol or ma-manage ato mga emotions, kay mawad antag kumpiyansa bitaw sa atong kagalingon, mawad antag pagsalig pagtuo sa atong kagalingon nana. Then palihog kog next. Then now let's proceed sa self-concept. Self-concept is an overarching idea we have about who we are physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, and in terms of any other aspects that make up who we are. We form and regulate our self-concept as we grow based on the knowledge we have about ourselves. It is multidimensional and can be broken down into these individual aspects. So, ang kaning self-concept, it is how we perceive our behaviors, abilities, and unique characteristics. How we view our personality traits, such as kung extrovert ba ka or introvert ba ka nga pagkatao. Kung unsay mong paglantaw bitaw sa imong kagalingon, kung buutan ba ka, bati ba kag batasan, ingon na matinabangon ba ka. Then so as we grow no, magkausab jud ang ato ang self-concept. Kay kuan man gud magkausab ni siya kay through our interactions with others, inana, di ba, sa atong family members, friends, and other people in our lives are contribute to our self-identity. Dako kayo sila galahian, di ba, sa self-efficacy. Kaya self-efficacy mao man to ato ang belief in our ability to succeed in a particular situations, while ang kaning self-concept mo ni atong paglantaw sa atong kaugalingon. Then next, then the last one we have here ang kaning self-esteem. So unsa man ning self-esteem? So kaning self-esteem is kung giunsa nato pag-value and perceive atong kaugalingon. It also refers to our respect for our own values and worth. Maslow suggested that individuals need both appreciation from other people and inner self-respect to build esteem. Both of these needs must be fulfilled in order for an individual to grow as a person and reach self-actualization. Individual needs both appreciation from other people. Mag-agree ba ta ani? So syempre mo-agree kay lami biya kay pamati di ba if nay maka-appreciate nato dira maka-build ta sa ato ang self-esteem, magka-confident ta, then magkakumpiyansa ta sa atong kaugalingon ug maka-feel ta nga we are belong and maka-feel ta nga natay value. So nganong importante man jud kaayo ngini nga naatay self-esteem? Tungod kay having a healthy self-esteem can influence our motivation, our mental well-being, and our overall quality of life. If wala tay self-esteem, mawad ang tag self-efficacy, kumpiyansa, pagtuo, pagsalig sa atong kaugalingon ug dira mapiktuhan ang pangadlaw-adlaw nato nga mga buhatonon, tanan nato nga mga task sa pangadlaw-adlaw. Take note sad nga kaning self-esteem, it is a concept distinct from self-efficacy, which involves how will you believe you'll handle your future actions, performance, or abilities. Man na.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
all.
you, Miss.
Thank you.